Hello. Man, not stop coughing right now. But yeah, I hit up some Steam sales last night and saw this was on sale, and I was recommended this forever ago by a friend, and I haven't played a playing game since Crimson Skies on the original Xbox. So it's gonna go poorly. It's gonna go real poorly. But I've always been curious about Ace Combat as a series, so I figure we'll give it a go. It sounds
Does the
interesting.
color of the sky mean anything special to you?
We need slightly louder audio, so hold up. There we go. Okay.
It does to me. A hell of a lot. When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark blue.
But are they unknown?
Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Ocean Air Defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another year and a half after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older.
Ah,
Now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful. Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up.
or sound effects are miles louder. I'm gonna go ahead and pause real quick and lower the audio a little. That's better.
So, I flew up. Straight up. Through the clouds. Higher into the sky. Dark blue. I could almost touch it. Then I saw OCS fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Crap. You should have been wearing a vest with me, you piece of junk. Should have built a deterrent too.
Not gonna lie, that was an amazing opening cutscene.
Is everyone here? Settle down.
Greatly enjoyed that, actually.
Settle down. You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Yuzha as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Yuzhan ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Grays Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that?
There's smoke!
We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead.
What? How is that possible?
The tank farm to the north has been bombed. Many injured.
Scramble! All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base. This is not a drill.
Okay. Clown. Hey, it's me. Become hostile bombers. Okay. All right. I got the deluxe edition, so I assume these are just deluxe edition things, and this is what I'm supposed to be using. I don't really want to use things I'm not supposed to be using yet.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
I don't want to use DLC stuff, at least until we get a ways into the game.
Radar site still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Column Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron. Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. The situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Trolls.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Hear that? Column Squadron and your wingmen are airborne.
Ah yes,
Take off
just
and
hold
form
right
up
trigger.
Mage 1.
That's how you take off in real life. You just hold drive.
Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa. Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit.
Pitch up, pitch down. Okay.
Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
So right trigger, speed. So hold right to speed.
This is the AWAC Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified
square is your
bombers.
target.
They don't have many escorts.
Hold right trigger to
They
close
hit our
in.
radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Wilco. Trigger, I'm your wingman. Fly with me
Increase
now.
your speed
That's
with
what it means
this.
to be in
Okay.
an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers. Okay, here we go. Looks like bombers have been located.
Mage 2, missile
It's
launch.
showtime, Trigger. Let's see if you can handle the spotlight. You're a good pilot. So I told them. I had to fill an empty spot, so play along.
God, that looks good. Holy
Enemy
shit.
bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2. Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy.
Wonder if I should keep a counter of how many times I die by crashing into something in this game, if that's a possibility. Because boy, my I'm sure that my ability to
Mage 2 is in the clouds.
Control myself properly is probably going to be very minimal, regardless of how difficult it is to, or regardless of how difficult it actually is to crash into in this game. I don't know. This music though. Actually incredible. Ah.
Watch out for the support aircraft.
Okay.
Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2.
Killing this tutorial.
Mage 2, target's in range. Parabombers.
Trigger, stay calm. You got this. I know the kid's shown some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet. Box 2. Missile in the air. Trigger, don't forget your special weapon. That's it. It's great when it's simple.
Huh.
Enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. You still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base if you can make it in one piece.
Oh no, do I have to land?
Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Oh, there, Trigger, settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Wilco.
Stupid is my middle name.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
Column. Mage. 2 new enemy groups.
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify.
Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus. This is the kind of
Hey man, it's going good.
my ass.
Trying something a little different
Tell
today.
them apart.
Haven't played a plane game in just about ever, so I figured I'd give this one a go. I got a friend who's really into planes, so I figured I would give this game a look for him. I didn't mean to spin. This game's gonna give me motion sickness, I can already tell. All turning, yeah, turn safely. Okay. Clouds.
Don't let them destroy the harbor! Where the hell are our fighters? The harbor is under heavy fire!
Can I lock onto that? Why is it not locking on? Hit him. There we go. Glad I'm not getting shot missiles at me. Every game is worth at least one try. That is true. The opening cutscene pretty much sold me. I'm really excited about the story. I've heard the series as a whole for Ace Combat is basically Metal Gear Solid with planes, and I am a big Metal Gear Solid fan.
Hesitating for a split second could be the difference between life and death. Stay sharp, think fast.
So my understanding is that the story or the ridiculousness of these games kind of gets out there once you get to the later levels of it. I always love ridiculousness and weirdness. Things that I appreciate. Like fly upside down and very dangerously.
Target was not struck. Locked.
flying right side up is really overrated. This is also the first mission, so there's a distinct lack of things trying to actually kill me right now.
One remaining. Mage 2, keep your focus. You got this.
The game looks great. I like the
Development
visuals.
Mage. Job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Yeah, I have a couple friends that play War Thunder sometimes.
Flight commander looks like he's got what it takes.
Never checked that one out. The plane game that I played, the dogfighting game that I played was actually Crimson Skies High Road to Revenge, which was a little more arcadey than this. On the original Xbox, and I would actually recommend that. That was a pretty cool game.
What's the deal with all the drones?
Turn around, or they.
Return to base and report for debriefing.
Crimson Skies was a little more like, almost a little bit more like Star Fox, in all honesty. Which I guess that counts as a playing game too, right? That's a plane. It's a rail shooter at times, but it's got some dogfight sections. Look at the water. Here's about the water. Alright. Never mind. We won't look at the water.
Your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for
They give me a replay of my mission and I can, like, choose my camera angles and shit. It's kind of a cool feature, actually.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go
That's
time.
actually a really cool feature. They give you a replay feature for the mission for people that are very interested in the visual aesthetics and shit.
We are currently assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk. We know the attacking bogies were from Erusia. International Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Yusian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe. Many wars are lost by failing to recover from the opening blows. That means successfully retaliating was very important. You may have turned the tides of battle here. You have our thanks.
I really hope that Clown is like my wingman for the entire game. Just because I want to have a wingman named Clown. Like, I really want to have a wingman named Clown. That would make me very happy.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on, I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern
This
Yusia,
game has a
has been
space
seized
elevator.
by the Erusian army. Reports say former President
Forgot that I'd
Carlin was
heard about
touring
the
site at the
space
time,
there
but
that
his
there's a
current
space
whereabouts
elevator in
are
this series.
unknown.
It's awesome.
Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Yusia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Yusian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid,
Interesting that the
Osean
story
Air
of the
Force
game is
fired
being
missiles at the
told
city
through
and managed
news
to shoot down a number of
and,
Erusian
like,
fighters. Some
accounts.
of the disabled
I think
planes then
that's
crashed into residential areas.
unique.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Usha was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head to head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Usians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Usha, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
Princess Rosa Cassette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Today, Osean airstrikes
Yikes.
shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Usian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit?
You want me to make a fake plane?
So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
Okay. Some Tony Stark shit. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm gonna level with you, Solus. I dig the way that they're telling the story
Ocean
in a it's a unique kind of a way, but I really hope that that correlates to the actual missions that I'm doing a little. Like there's a uniting point in here pretty quick. That's my main hope for the story. The gameplay is pretty fun. It's dogfighting game. I'm excited for dogfighting game.
Has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war,
I do like the way they go about the mission briefings too before it and give you the holographic map and shit. That's pretty cool. Not gonna lie.
Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation.
Hey man, I know that's asking a lot, but
battle to reclaim the elevator as an advanced element.
I've heard that this series is basically Metal Gear Solid with planes. But believe me, I know a cohesive story is a strong ask. Going in knowing that.
The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy.
So I guess
they should not pose.
I love Metal Gear Solid. I'm not ripping on it. I guess that statement's a little harsh.
Will draw more enemy air support.
It's like Final Fantasy VIII.
If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
By the way, Solus, you would be very interested to know, if you didn't already see, I beat Millennia. There are 286 attempts. Aircraft treated. It was actually really funny because... Oh, dude, it's got a fucking, like, level up system in this game? More points you obtain, use MRP in the aircraft tree to obtain more powerful aircraft, weaponry, and upgrade parts, giving you a fighting chance in the air. What? Dude, I'm excited all of a sudden. What the fuck? Fuck the story. I have RPG mechanics. When you acquire a new aircraft, you'll automatically be given a special weapon, but the remaining two need to be purchased with MRP. You cannot dispose of aircraft, weaponry, or upgrade parts to obtain them. Spend MRP cannot be refunded. Some aircraft and special weaponry are better suited to anti-air combat, others anti-surface combat. The key to a successful setup. Oh my god. Alright, so you got fighters, you got multi-role, and you got attackers. Why couldn't they just call them bombers or something? Okay, whatever. Targets air to surface for dealing with targets not in the sky. Mobility. What does reliability refer to? Like, what do I need to be more reliable in my plane? Like, define what reliability does a little better, please. The fly straight? Is that what it means? Okay. Oh my god, it's actually like a fucking talent. Oh my god, a fucking talent tree, but planes. It's actually just a talent tree of planes. Can't believe this. I'm guessing, I think these are the DLC planes I have because I bought the deluxe edition because that was what was on sale. Alright. Can you just buy upgrades for a plane you already have? Guided penetration ball. Okay, we're gonna look at this for a minute. I basically Titan to Titanfall. Yeah, kind of. I mean, it's Titan to Titanfall, but look at this cool tree there is. There's Can I zoom out? Yeah, here we go. Okay, now we're talking. Yeah, plain talent tree. What is it? This one looks cool. I want this one. The Thunderbolt. I actually know what that plane is. 22A. Yeah, it's a huge tree considering the like length I would expect this game to actually be is the thing. Like that's my take on it. Like I don't think it's like gigantic, but considering how long I would actually expect a game like this to be, that's a lot of planes. I guess is what I'm getting at. Okay, anyway, so this is Suppression air-to-air missile. Okay, those are doing special weapons for this thing. And trying to find the... Where does it say what type it is? Blech. Throws me off a little bit how it moves. It's not that complicated. You get money, you buy planes, and you buy special weapons. And I guess plane parts also to tweak the stats slightly on the plane. Though, I guess, okay, the part that looks complicated to me, this is the part that's complicated, is there's this whole section down here of just plane parts. That looks complicated. That looks like a mess of just random stuff. Up here, though, I mean, this looks like planes. Like, I don't know. We'll see. Let's see, I'm just trying to decide here. So I want speed. I want to be fast. Which plane gets me fast? Looks pretty fast. I want to be uncontrollably fast, so I can die fast. F-14 is sick. Is that like the first one I got? No, I got the F-16. This one. No, that's a 140. It is a good thing that I have no less than 3 friends that are like addicted to planes, and at least one of them has to be watching at any good time, right, in Skandar? They mentioned that there's 3 different types, and I'm trying to figure out what type each one is. I'm buying this one. I want this one. This one's fast. I don't have enough money. How much money do I have? How much money do I have? I don't have enough money. Okay. Oh yeah, I only have 58k. I don't have enough money to buy a plane. I'm sad now. I thought I had a bunch of money. Alright, I'll unlock these special weapons so I have new toys. Anyway, start mission. I'm gonna keep using the F-16 because the other planes are DLC that I shouldn't have yet. Can I... Do I get to equip all of them? What parts? So this is a slight upgrade. Don't go Russian planes. Yeah. I remember you always talking about the Russian plane. You used to always complain about that, even though I had no idea what the fuck you were talking about. What did they say I was doing in this mission? Can I get like a short version of the briefing without having to watch it all again? Can't. That's unfortunate. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're doing ground. Okay, we're doing a ground strike. But that was my question. All right. Okay, so I want an air-to-ground bomb. So There we go.
Mage Squadron, Zordy, ASAP.
Charge the enemy.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could
Gotta give me that disclaimer, do you? You're gonna love working with me.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
What is the yaw? Oh, you can just kind of turn left and right. Very slowly.
Mage 2, Fox 2.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Radar vehicle out of there! The radar vehicles are under fire!
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
Locked. Target down. Nicely done.
Vehicle's been destroyed! Go for the radar car!
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Lockdown hostile.
Get the fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle!
They got their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
Spare rate. Being attacked
Oh, did I
by
just
enemy aircraft.
please lock onto that fast?
They're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
Not hit those power lines. Great. That's not gonna hit that. Why you locked onto that?
Request permission to move the vehicle. We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now.
The enemy's barely resisting. This is easy money, so grab it while you can.
Oh no, missile.
Mage 2, missile!
They didn't tell me how to deploy flares.
Missile. Missile.
You know, Brandon,
Careful, the enemy has a lock.
oh god, that's a, I don't have a flying person missile, do I? See, Brandon, it's a good thing that it's a video game, what can I tell you? Thanks. Alright, this ain't it. This ain't it, fam. Don't fly upside down. Farther this way. Turned around.
Missile.
Fuck! Quickly lock onto that dude.
Target destroyed.
I do have machine guns. I need to just remember that I have machine guns.
Missile.
Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Wilco, here they come.
The game actually hasn't even given me a tutorial on how to shoot machine guns yet. I just found the button myself.
The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars.
2 targets remaining.
That radar was just about to go online. Push the plan forward too fast. Base was too far from Allied territory.
Oh god, that's a power line!
Mage 2 is shot down.
Yeah, shot down. Yeah, that's... Yes, that is what happened. Let's leave it at that. I do have... Oh, I might have actually swapped to my other
Military
missile.
vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target.
Oh man, I'm back at the beginning of the mission now.
Made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
I'm sorry I hurt the plane.
But,
I'm also
enemy
dead.
aircraft shot down could land in
All
civilian
down.
territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
I legit didn't even see the power line.
Do you
I
have
just
visual
flew
on the
straight
anti-air
into
radar
that shit.
vehicles? They should be close.
I was even holding the accelerate button, dude. Like- Yeah, isn't it sad how that works? that according to like insurance companies and stuff that you're only worth that much, and like you have a monetary value. That's rough, buddy. Growing up sure leads you to some very depressing information. Anyway, moving past that, let's back to trying to lock onto these vehicles properly.
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle! The radar vehicles are under fire! Can we move them?
Missile launched. Mage 2.
Push the position for the vehicle! We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now.
Mage 2. ABC destroyed.
Is
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Wilco, here they come. Take them down.
that's the side of a hill.
Pay attention to who's on
Over.
what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars. You better make it.
2 targets remaining.
I'm flying straight at the missiles.
We're just about to go online. The plan forward too fast. The base was too far from Allied territory.
Those are
Enemy aircraft lost.
okay. We ain't getting that. Not yet. That was pretty cool. We'll flew that straight in the ground. I have to say, me and one of my friends last night were talking about flight sticks and stuff, and I don't know if I will ever have one necessarily, but if I ever do get one, I'm definitely replaying this game. This is actually pretty sick. Oh god. God.
Locked, it's chow time.
They are really, really preventing me from getting the things that I want in my life.
This one's mine.
Will you
Tread the
stop?
radar network.
Anyway, let's go back to the target. Fucked it. Got it. Pull up.
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work. Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Locked on target. Enemy transports are taxiing.
Move the enemy aircraft away from the base.
The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can
I've
sometimes
noticed.
lose their
Thanks for
lockouts
letting
on
me know that.
targets, too.
No, they're not linked to the radar vehicle.
That almost killed me.
Launch manually. Redo the setup. Evading. Here's some feedback for those war merchants. Write your manuals in a language we can understand. Why don't they withdraw? What? They gonna bring their buddies back from the dead?
Stall warning. Stall warning.
It is so hard to aim. Sometimes. There we go. Got it.
Fox 2, get away from that vehicle, now! Evading enemy missile. Bandit acquired.
Missile. Missile.
What's next? This guy.
Careful, the enemy has a lock.
Protect the radar vehicles! Return fire!
That.
Target eliminated. Mage 2 locked. Targeting gun range.
Missed. Fuck me.
Box 2.
Eh. It is so hard. Ow.
Golem 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
There's a guy on my ass.
Enemy transport destroyed. There's more. They have a lock on you.
I fucked it.
This base is worth destroying.
Did H2 seriously go down?
Yes, he really did. He really did. He flew straight into the ground like a fucking moron.
The current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air.
Oh my god, you do the whole mission without fucking it up. So bad. I'm so
harm should
fucked.
come to civilians, and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot
Oh
down
man, this is
landed
gonna
in
be a
enemy
long
territory.
playthrough.
Point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Locked. Target is down.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there! The radar vehicles are under fire!
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun. Target eliminated.
The anti-air radar vehicle has been destroyed! Go for the radar
Can't get to
car!
that one right
Got their
away.
anti-air guns aimed right at us.
It's an air raid! Being attacked by enemy aircraft! We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle! We can't put up a decent fight. Requesting permission to move the vehicle. We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now.
Mage 2, missile! Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
We'll go. Here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellite. It's reliable, so trust your radars. Trigger, there's one more to go.
Getting on the block. Breaking. Enemy missile chasing me.
Ah, alright.
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work. Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you
The
can.
music is genuinely as fantastic as I'd heard about. I'm very happy about it.
It didn't connect. Shred the radar network.
Fox 2.
No, they're not linked to the radar vehicle. Launch manually. Redo the setup. It is in my sights. Here's some feedback from those four merchants. Like your match on your language, we can understand.
Well, that's cool. You can actually shoot the planes that are taking off. You can, they're like the planes don't just spawn in on this level, they're actually taking off when you can shoot them before they get out.
Locked on.
Fucking sick. Yeah, I mean, I assume it's not every level, but that's still really cool.
Column 2, Fox 2.
I really want this guy dead, but I'm gonna die to this fucking missile if I don't dodge it. So close. Oh, the fucking cloud. I can't see shit. Oh, that's an enemy missile. I'm almost trying to fucking fire a missile if they're coming.
My stuff!
Man it down. The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too.
Get away from that vehicle! Now!
Enemy transport destroyed. There's more. Huh? Keep your mind focused. All transports have been destroyed.
Watch your six! Missile crossing! Tank!
Missile. Missile.
Getting on a block. Breaking!
Missile.
Missile coming! Break! Break! We've got yours. Missile fire! Evading!
Box 2.
H2, they have a lock on you.
Everything's been burned down!
Missile. Missile.
Sweet aim over clear ground. School 3, you have to bail out now!
Golem 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
5 targets remaining. 4 targets remaining.
Box 2! Box 2! Enemy air strikes have fallen! We're done for!
Target was not struck.
Box
I just
2.
have 2 missiles in a row miss, man. That's unlucky.
Missed.
He's mine! He's not getting away!
It's unfortunate. I guess luck is part of the problem. Man, I just cannot fly straight, can I?
Fox 2. Fox 2.
Please not now.
Without damaging any public facilities? That's gonna be a service.
3 targets remaining.
This is my first Ace Combat game, and I haven't played many, if any, dogfighting games in general, so. I've heard about the series a little bit, but very little. I might have played it, an Ace Combat game on a demo disc long ago when I was a kid. I've heard one is basically Senator Armstrong from Metal Gear Rising.
Didn't connect.
I'm in for a treat. Oh boy. I haven't heard anything about the one in this game, so I'm very excited.
Stand clear, 15 meters. UAV's ready to launch. Away.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so Hitman, from what little I've been told about this franchise, like I said, this game's apparently like Metal Gear Solid, but with planes. So like it gets to, apparently by the end of the game, it gets to the point of like weird super weapons and shit, and it just gets really out there and over the top. You would think like you're thinking chill fucking dogfighting game, but apparently like there's some like weird anime villains and shit. Which is part of the reason why I have to see it. Like I'm curious, you know.
Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat,
Press
bandits are drones.
together.
Column 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out.
Whoa!
He's saying the war can change.
High G turns, man.
Yeah, I just wish they'd give us
Okay.
a bit more warning.
Missile.
I missed.
Fox 2. Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah. Gollum Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
Okay, the high G turn really makes this game a lot easier.
Fox 2. Gollum 2, the enemy's reading you.
I think it was somebody told me it was Ace Combat Zero has like a railgun mount, like a plane mounted with a railgun, where like the dude launches like can literally fire a railgun at a city and it'll literally just cut a city. Like it can cut through the Earth's crust.
Mage 2, they have a lock on you.
I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
There's a bar I want to try.
Guy owes me a lot of dinners.
Just 2 more.
An enemy in front of me and behind me.
2 more, huh?
The aircraft is icing up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds, the ice will melt.
In gun range.
Show up on the radar.
1 to go. Let's get through this without any casualties.
Oh, this is bad. Don't flip upside down during the high G turn. That will actually fuck you. All right.
Didn't connect.
Where you at? Where you at? Come on. Fine. Being a dick. Get below the clouds.
So, drones don't feel the G-force, huh?
He in the cloud? Just chilling in the clouds? What the fuck is that? This guy's really being a cop.
I'm on this one's tail.
This last guy, man, he really doesn't want to go.
Rank.
Missile launched.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
So what happens if, like, the mission's over and during this section where they're just talking, I just, like, spike myself into the ground?
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
Current target is on rails.
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the
Is this, like,
counteroffensive.
actually
Let us
indicative
reclaim
of what I
White
did
House.
over the course of the mission? So, like, am I gonna get, if I sit here and watch the mission results screen, is it gonna eventually get to a point where I just fly around in circles like a moron for, like, 10 minutes? This is fucking sick, I'm not gonna lie. There's some really cool features in this game. Cool. Should have enough for a plane, for an actual new plane now. But first, we have to watch the news.
The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier Kestrel II was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel II is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Grays Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Osean Army had
And before the final boss is a carrier from StarCraft 2 just like warps in
the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces.
and just starts shitting out drones everywhere.
Obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
Operation name Dual Wielder. I really like that you get to see the map of the mission and stuff. Alright, I guess we're gonna buy... Since my buddy recommended it, I'll buy the F-14. That sounds really good. I really want that. I need more yaw. Do they really have to do the... for every single one? I just gotta, like, draw the line. Chokes on you and shit. Coughs up. 8 target air-to-air missiles? That sounds sick. Penetration bomb. Air-to-ground lock-on bomb. And I have no money. Cool. Literally a better plane. Oh, I see. So you can put different. The upgrades are they're not plane specific. That's actually really cool.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete.
They're branch specific. Okay, well, if they're branch specific, then whatever. But
Mage 2, begin takeoff sequence. You're cleared for launch.
please pull up.
Mage 2 is away. Mage 2, specified altitude reached. Restrictions lifted. Good luck.
That was weird.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper
This
hand,
cockpit
but it
doesn't have as
mean
much
ease
visual as the last cockpit did.
Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Gollum 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger time to show the other guys that we can wet wild and do dirty, dirty things. Once you hit one of them, stick to them like glue. Don't let them out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first hanging season begins.
Mage 2, bandit down. Excellent work.
If you can't evade a missile, use chaff and flares. Your fingers should still move, even if you're in a 9G turn.
Enemy reinforcements. I don't like these odds. They got me.
3 remaining.
Enemy on my tail. I can't shake him. Being pursued. Give me a hand. Hey, do it. Target lock. Firing. Eject. I'm in his blind spot. Pull the lever. We need reinforcements now. We're surrounded. Why aren't they pulling out?
Missile did not connect.
He escaped into the clouds.
Eh. Damn, I lost my lock on. Man, I really need to learn to fire missiles at the right places.
Looks like they weren't ready for a fight.
There we go. That's
Nice kill.
1 remaining.
Please don't call that nice. It feels condescending when you call that nice. Actually, that was a good missile.
Once the enemy gets behind me, that's your chance to take him out.
Roger that.
Attack missed. Evading.
Mage 2, walking.
Oh.
The enemy has a lock on me. Okay, I'm right behind him. I'm taking damage, but I'm good to go.
Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
I do like this one better than the last one. It does handle a little better. Definitely a little faster. I can feel the... Also, the cockpit looks better. I do like the cockpit. Oh.
What the hell?
Caution! Missile!
Caution! A large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft, stay alert.
Whoa. The fuck is that? Oh my god, it is a carrier from StarCraft 2. What the fuck?
We just learned that
Those
combat ready this
bastards.
whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock.
We're just waiting for mission command.
Break, now!
We'll live through this, Trigger. These guys are definitely a step above the last drones.
Damn, they're agile. And there's too many of them.
These guys move down easy.
Missile. Missile.
All aircraft, no change in game plan.
Missile.
Destroy the arsenal bird.
Oh god.
Golem Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
Big baby Huey. God, yeah, they are on
Damn. Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron, this is Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron needs help. The hell are we supposed to do?
Status?
Verifying the situation.
Column 2, missile, evade!
Evading!
This is Column 3, Column 2's hit! Status report.
Shit, Golem 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
Please get out of this cloud. I'm about to stall out and die.
Check your six.
Golem 2, let's maintain elements.
Skeleton 3's lost.
Just keep coming. What's the plan?
Where's that report?
Continue to maintain air superiority.
HQ, what's happening?
Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority. How's that happen?
What the hell? Caution. All aircraft, stay alert.
Get out of there.
Breaking!
You made. Control ground.
What is that?
Breaking it off.
Skeleton 2 lost.
We got incoming.
Skeleton Squadron is down. We've had too many losses. All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately.
Brilliant observation. Dangerous earlier. More on the surviving unit.
Save your chatter to the debriefing. Golem and Mage Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
Buko, but Golem 2's hit. Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Golem 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort Golem 2.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to fill in for me. I'm back and
You won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
Copy that. Returning home.
Ammunition 0.
Missile headed for Column 4, evade!
Man, I really wish I still had my 8 missile launcher thing. I went and blew that at the beginning because I was excited about it.
They're after me.
Retreating aircraft, leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in there and come back safe.
Bro, I'm trying so hard.
I'm on this one's tail. This is getting a little tight.
Mage 2, UAV down.
Great work. Ain't killing them, Mage.
Mage Squadron, you're going toe-to-toe with the UAVs. Good work.
Yowza.
More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
I like how your plane heals over time a little bit. That's kind of cool. Wouldn't have expected that from a plane.
Leading Operation Airspace with Golem 2.
Retreating
But seriously
aircraft,
though, the last
cover
fucking
combat.
dogfighting
It's a
game I
bogey.
played had health
Gargoyle 1,
tickets in
Golem
it,
2,
so...
engage now. Attack.
One bandit. SU-30.
Gargoyle 1. Caution! Missile! Skykeeper. Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell? Golem 2, status report. Just talk to me.
I have to go save Clown.
I'm against an SU-30. Orange wingtips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Golem 2, stop dogfighting and run.
Where they at? Fuck it, this guy. A little far away though.
Gollum and Maid Squadron, help us! Get those UAVs off of France! Don't think, focus.
Get your asses out.
Lockdown bandit.
Maid Squadron, get those things off my ass.
I'm tied up now. Trigger, can you help him?
Does Maid Squadron still have their hotshot? Then we just might make it out. Don't look back.
So bad at this game, it is fucking unbelievable.
Getting out of here already. Machines don't get tired.
Mage 2, missile away.
That's it, Trigger. They're machines. Don't show them any mercy.
It's got a lock on me.
Mage 2, move to support. Other aircraft are in trouble.
Going in my sights.
Viper jet for 'em. Hurry up. I know. All we can do is fly away as fast as we can.
That a boy, Mage 2. Just keep firing.
Bandit is down.
I'm dead meat. I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire? I'm scared. I'm scared.
Oh no!
Not good. Brownie, break off.
You're speaking on multiple UAVs. He's got them at bay. We owe him one.
Mage 2, what are you doing? Shoot those UAVs!
I'm trying, asshole.
Mage 2, UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
Fortress aircraft.
See? Someone's got my back. I'm doing my job. We'll get through this cloud.
Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
Going for the loner.
An ally's hit. Gollum and Mage, move in to provide support.
Let's move. They're ours.
I can't shake it.
Punked on.
Missed.
I know, isn't that convenient? Since you just got here, you weren't here for the part where there were 30 arrows on that pointing out all of my 10 to 20 objectives, so... Okay,
Good
there
job,
we go.
Mage 2. We want as many guys out here as possible.
I'm grateful you're around.
Golem 2, what's your status? Status report.
He's a predator.
Golem 2, get a hold of yourself. Golem 2, get away from the enemy.
Mage 2, support! Somebody! Support!
Oh no, the Latin chanting. Heard about this, the Latin chanting.
Gollum 2, lost.
Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got Brownie?
I'm afraid he's long gone by now. Sorry. All UAVs have been splashed.
Where did that fucking
I said what I had to say.
flying carrier go?
About what? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA. That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Gollum Squadron, Maid Squadron, withdraw.
We're cleared for landing.
Oh no, I have to land.
3,000 to carrier. Lower your speed.
Oh no.
H2, bank left.
Oh, there's the carrier. I didn't even see it. Oh god. Hardest part of the fucking game, dude. Okay, well, they made that as easy as they possibly could.
Back. Now return to base.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation.
Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a failure. The aircraft carrier Kestrel II was sunk during the attack on Farbanti.
Here he comes.
Hey, I'm assuming this is the bad guy.
He's looking worse. Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken.
Dude, that is
down at a
legit a
faster
Metal
rate
Gear
now
Solid boss.
compared to when the war began.
Like,
when Mihai found that out,
it's just a Metal Gear
insisted
Solid
on
guy.
flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many G's he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
How penal is this penal unit, you ask? This place is a shithole. If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here. We got all kinds of critters, too. Everything from flea-ridden guards, rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing Stretch for Life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped, too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls. Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Erusia's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Erusia lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? Because someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites. That's how come. Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back. When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Erusian princess rallying her people on the Erusian national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening. I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus. Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osia, the prisoners in here went nuts. Hell, if anyone knew how messed up Osia was, it was the prisoners. They'd shout, "Burn Osia down." No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole. Dark blue. Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Erusea, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off. You can count on that.
As proved by the failure of our previous strategy, the Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network. This will be difficult to overcome. However, we still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes. Someone there is counting on us. The hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osia's former president, Mr. Harling. Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces. However, according to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility. Both are waiting for a chance to escape. Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator. It's likely a large squadron would be detected. We will send a single aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon after.
Suicide mission.
A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator. However, our reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatapura, so we can elude the enemy's observation. There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar. If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort
Oh
the
god, plane stealth mission.
The lone pilot who will head up this strategy is you, Trigger. After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing zone by taking out the anti-air weapons. Gollum and others will arrive shortly for support. Provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after rendezvous. Good luck out there, everyone.
Why do you have a plane stealth mission? God damn. I'll be right back. I'm back. Increases standard missile power. That might be pretty good to have. Proximity fuse. Alrighty.
Aircraft preparations complete. Sortie ASAP.
Entering operation area. Imposing radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar.
Okay.
So weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck.
This is gonna
Caution. Pull up.
Mage 2's crashed.
Came just in time. Welcome, Tuesday. You've missed a few good moments so far, but you know, you're good. You just finished one of your finals?
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden.
Oh, yeah, I mean...
Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you.
That's
Good
true,
luck.
I guess. Currently doing a plane stealth mission, so...
Caution alert.
You're leaving Operation Airspace.
Alert. Caution. Pull up.
I fucked up.
Mage 2's crashed. If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The
I
success of
beg
this
to
mission
differ.
depends on
I
you.
use my
Good luck.
eyes. Tuesday, I need my eyes. I refuse to accept that
Careful of ice
truth.
formation in the clouds.
See, I can barely fly straight in any of the missions that I've done so far. So giving me a mission where the whole objective is to just fly straight and follow the path is
Trigger, you are
gonna
third
be
of the way
rough.
to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused.
Making a speed run here.
Are we under attack? No change.
Trigger, you got two directions you can take up here. Just go with your gut. Don't worry, we're watching over you.
Straight as an arrow.
You're making good progress, Trigger. You're currently halfway to your rendezvous point. Look, I'm not gonna lie. It's just gonna be you and your radar out there. Just know, you got a bunch of people pulling for you.
I hope so.
And I'm one of them.
And I'm one of them.
Titan to launch. Status report.
Actually, I think this is the right way.
Increasing alert.
This right here, this tight little squeeze. I don't have time to read your message, I'm sorry. Wait. What do I do here? Did I just like...
Three-fourths of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home.
I need to dive.
Harling is still the president in my eyes.
No!
He ended the war, built the space elevator, and launched a spaceship from it. Despite his success, he remained a humble hero. I'll do my
Not the
best to
answer, is
save
it?
him. Lend me a hand, Trigger.
I'm dying. I have no idea where I'm going anymore. I lost track of where I have been and where I haven't. I just dived into the clouds because I got scared and now I'm...
Rendezvous point dead ahead. Hang in there. We've been spotted. Abort mission. Sea Goblin and back. Evacuate now.
Enemy predator presence confirmed. Requesting response.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar.
Alright.
Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck.
Yeah, I get most of the stuff, dude. It's just,
Mage 2's in the clouds.
just difficult, right now because the mission is to take a very specific flight path and I'm not following exactly what they want me to do. I get what they want me to do, but I don't know the path to do what they want me to do.
Good job, but stay focused.
Controller. I figured controller would be the much better experience.
Trigger, you got two directions you can take up here. Just go with your gut. Don't worry, we're watching over you.
No problem. Situation normal. No change. RTV going home.
Okay, that's a map that I didn't think about before that I
I'm
have.
not gonna lie, it's just gonna be you and your radar out there. Just know, you got a bunch of people pulling for you. And I'm one of them.
And I'm one of them. Anyway. This is so scary to look at. Slow down, slow down, slow down.
Order an increased alert. Confirm the situation. Situation normal. Nothing here.
Yeah, thanks, Tuesday, I get it.
You're three-fourths of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home.
I need
is still the
to
president
go
in
right
my eyes.
here.
He ended the war, built the space elevator, and launched a spaceship from it. Mage 2 crashed.
I lost track. I was too busy staring at the map. I wasn't looking at the nose.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up.
I'm reading the map, okay?
The success of this mission depends on you.
It's difficult to read the map while also paying attention to where I'm driving. I don't have a GPS navigator, alright?
Trigger, you're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused.
I now know what the stability stat does. No, I get that it is my GPS navigator, but when I said navigator, I meant I don't have a voice telling me to turn right, or turn left, or when to do so.
Don't worry, we're watching over you. You're making good progress, Trigger. You're currently halfway to your rendezvous point. Look, I'm not gonna lie. It's just gonna be you and your radar out there. Just know you got a bunch of people pulling for you. And I'm one of them.
I'm one of them. Alright, anyway. I've done that every time. Yeah. At Iskander's request, or not even request, you just kind of stated the F-14 was good, was sick, and I was like, I'll buy it because you said it was good. I take plain suggestion.
You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home. Harling is still the president in my eyes. He ended the war, built the space elevator, and launched a spaceship from it. Despite his success, he remained a humble hero. I'll do my best to save him. Lend me a hand, Trigger.
That last hole is real tight. Shit. Map.
Hang in there.
We're good. We're on track. Flatten back out. Don't get so damn high. Stop holding the yaw button. Yaw back on track.
Do we have bandits? Tell me the situation. No problem. Stay alert.
Accelerate.
Are we under attack? No change.
Tight hole. Tight squeeze.
Trigger, the first stage of
The aesthetics of this game are amazing, yes. I 100% agree with that. That is...
about to get started.
I was instantly sold on the aesthetics.
Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly. Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator.
The music is also
Securing Sea Goblin's
phenomenal.
landing zone. You're being locked onto. Locked.
Missile.
Target destruction confirmed.
Ow.
Fox 2.
Missile.
Mage 2, target destroyed.
Missile.
Trigger, sorry about the wait. Cavalry's here. Call them squadron. Trigger jumped through the fire. Now it's our turn. Understood.
Gargoyle Squadron, stay focused. You all know your job.
All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond. Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air before that. Mage 2, target down.
The dialogue in the briefings is a little overly cheesy, I would say. but and the general pilot talk and stuff during the missions is a little cheesy. But the aesthetics of the actual briefings themselves on the holographic map and shit is unmistakably cool. Like, shit, I'm being shelled. I'm being shelled hard.
Half of the SAM sites are down.
Yeah, it has a lot of soul. Hey, look, man, somebody really watched a lot of, or really just had a lot of respect and stuff for essentially how Hollywood would do something like this. Or how this would be in a movie. And they really tried to present the sections of this game as sections of this game as a movie. They want this whole game to look like a movie, feel like a movie, and they want the times in between that are actually movies to really excel at that vibe as well. So I think that they pretty well succeeded at that.
Fox 2. Half of the anti-air guns down.
Stole my anti-air gun kill. Did I just shoot him? No, that doesn't work. Yeah, but cockpit, but Tuesday, the cockpit view has soul. Also, you can do the third-person view, and this looks thick as well.
Enemy has a radar lock on you.
But cockpit view is sick. So.
Missile.
Mage 2, missile.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Actually, anime storyboards with voice acting, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how this one turns out, but I may be down to explore more of the franchise after this one at some time point. We'll see.
All SAM sites down. There are still AA guns. Destroy them and secure the LZ.
I do like that they're trying to tell the story a little indirectly.
Mage 2, walking.
And from like multiple standpoints, viewpoints and stuff. That's
All
pretty cool.
anti-air guns destroyed. The landing zone is secure. Sea Goblin, you are clear to land.
Roger. Rendezvous point in sight. We're almost there.
Multiple bandits over Selatapura Harbor. They're container-launched UAVs.
Sea Goblin, coming up to me on 2 VIPs.
Rescue craft tagged on. Initiating.
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Golem and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
It's been a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space
Seriously?
elevator.
Well, the thing that I was convinced I had fixed for weeks now, that my computer has a thing where it like flickers and then my picture breaks. It happened again. Container box.
Sea Goblin, heading over to the Express's location now. Run for the container!
Frustrating that that happened again, not gonna lie. But it doesn't hurt that much, honestly. As long as it doesn't crash the game, that's the thing. If it crashes the game, that would cause me all sorts of problems later on.
Ambush! Fire from the far shore! They're targeting us! Get behind the chopper!
UAVs approaching the space elevator. Stop them.
Return fire! Sierra 2, hold position! We're cut off!
I love the grind. way. I cannot get over. The game looks fantastic.
We're swarming. There's no way we can provide adequate cover.
Express identified. Behind the gantry crane. Mr. Harley, stay right there. Jacob's been hit. Incoming rocket.
Sea Goblin, all survivors, respond. Is Mr. Harling alive?
They got the chopper anchored the area too. That was their little barrack. Rocket.
UAVs moving away from the harbor toward the space elevator. Shoot them down.
Missile.
So many fucking missiles, dude.
Missile.
Every time I dodge one, there's another one coming at me.
Sir, we feel the same way. We'll figure something out.
There's too many. We can't take all of them.
Missile.
We found an Erusian transport craft. Its engines are on.
I heard you were in the Air Force, Colonel. Can you fly?
Better than Mr. Hurley.
It'll do. Eliminate all enemy UAVs. Don't let up. All squadrons be advised. The call sign is Mother Goose 1. I've sent the information via the data.
Mother Goose 1. The dialogue is so good. Oh no.
It's chow time.
Missile. Missile.
I'm under fire. Breaking.
UAV down. That's about half. Mop up the rest.
Yeah, I know, but my missiles, I don't... Is there like a targeting button to make your missiles target more, or like you have to hold to like make the missiles target? Because like it seems like they just kind of automatically do sometimes, and it like almost in like hot streaks.
Target destroyed.
Missile. Missile.
Hit the missile button. Oh yeah, I have the 8 missiles. Forgot about the 8 missile launcher thing.
UAV confirmed down.
I'm out of missiles.
3 remaining.
Yeah, I actually forgot I had this 8 missile launcher thing because I haven't been able to use it since the start of the last mission. Because as soon as the last mission started, I used it immediately, like with complete reckless abandon. Just because I wanted to see it.
Did not connect. This is Golem 3. Landed on my 6. I can't get away.
Gotta lead it a little bit, right? Motherfucker keeps dodging. How dare he?
Fox 3. 1 remaining.
You inspire me, Trigger. I learned how to deal with these guys by watching you.
Yeah, I should do that more. You are correct.
All UAVs have been splashed. All aircraft. Former President Harling's transport is ready to take off.
I do like how you can actually look out the wings too. Yeah, honestly, I don't think I've ever heard of a plot featuring a space elevator in which the space elevator actually made sense. So,
Provide support. 5 minutes remaining.
5 minutes remaining.
Skykeeper, bogeys on my radar.
I swear to God, if I run out of time, I have to do this whole fucking
Sighting
mission over
confirmed
again.
as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element.
Wilco, forming up.
Mage 2, missile away.
Missile headed for friendly.
No. No way. Holy shit, my screen is flickering like mad, man.
Roger. Sending UAVs in the transport. Orders are to fire warnings. Yes, sir. He's an old-timer. Has no clue how UAVs are used.
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you. But this isn't exactly a fighter. Understood. An Arsenal Bird is on its way. Strategic AI chose liberty over justice. Courses have already changed.
I'm so fucked. If I actually have to kill all these things by the time limit, I'm screwed.
Gargoyle Squadron, stand by for my order. Someone got the White House. I need the harbor. They won't be able to get home. That ship isn't one of ours.
See, I hear a space elevator, and I think of,
Gargoyle, change radio frequency.
two things. First, I think of, I'll say the thing that makes more sense first. I think of Gundam 00, which is very unfortunate, because Gundam 00 is no bueno.
Gargoyle 3 to Babel. Babel, roger.
Uh-oh. I thought I was gonna hit the space elevator and ruin it. That'd be a shame. Guys, we have 3 minutes.
Thank you, but why weren't we informed?
The IUN can't coordinate between branches as usual.
Gargoyle Squadron, report.
HQ, one hit was scored. Rest were intercepted by UAV. The elevator's wind brake took a scratch. Nothing more.
Roger. Continue to maintain air superiority.
Mother Goose 1 hit. Mother Goose 1
My
has been hit.
FPS is going to,
Mage
hit.
Squadron, assess the situation.
Oh no. We're breaking up. Folks, we're breaking up.
Goose 1 in my sight. Cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
Colonel Johnson.
I just have to last. Oh god, it's almost unplayable.
Send help this way. I'm sorry. Check Mr. Harley.
The music is fucked.
Mother Goose 1, respond.
Is this a memory leak?
Goose 1.
Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course.
Okay, I think maybe there was something else that was going on my computer briefly.
Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
It's flying at a steady altitude. Who's in control?
It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harling's the only one on board. Mother Goose 1, respond! Mr. Harling, please respond!
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here. Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
Mr. Harling, we are not giving up on you. The UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
Take him down now, Mage Squadron. 1 minute remaining.
Fire!
Lock acquired.
Mother Goose 1, turn 180 degrees and exit combat airspace. Mother Goose 1, Mr. Harling, are you piloting that plane?
Is it still stuck? Because, yeah, OBS did flicker as well. Shit, dude. Let me see something. Can I change something mid-game? Now it's working? Okay. I think I need to lower the quality of the game to medium. I have it on high, maybe I need to lower it to medium. Maybe after a little bit of playing the game, it's starting to fry my computer a little bit. Maybe that's the problem. So after this mission, I will attempt to fix and rectify that. Or at least after I fail. Which it looks like I'm going to. Screen flickered again.
Protect Mother Goose 1. Destroy those UAVs.
Time's up.
We're out of time. All units abort the operation.
Yep, abort the operation. We're out of time. Drop the president in the water. Just drop him.
Skykeeper, what the hell was that?
Gargoyle did their
I have 2 minutes to do whatever this is.
The IUN can't coordinate between branches as usual.
Gargoyle Squadron, report.
HQ, 1 hit was scored. The rest were intercepted by UAVs. The elevator's windbreak took a scratch. Running orders.
Roger. Continue to maintain air superiority. Target lock. Firing.
Mother Goose 1 hit. Mother Goose 1 has been hit. Colonel Johnson, respond. Mage Squadron, assess the situation.
This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. Cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
They don't have me with any sort of objective, and it kind of makes this whole thing feel like a really drawn-out cutscene that I don't have enough time to sit through.
I'm sorry. Can Mr. Harley, please?
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1.
Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course. Mage 2, locked. Bandit is down. Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on?
Come on, fire,
Heading
fire.
to the space elevator.
Ridiculous. And we're breaking up
Flying
again.
at a steady altitude. Who's in control?
It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harling's the only one on board. Mother Goose 1, respond. Mr. Harling, please respond.
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here. Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
I may have to abandon the game.
Mr. Harling, we are not giving up on you.
This is a shame.
UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
Take him down now, Mage Squadron.
It's,
1 minute
it
remaining.
should be. It really should be, dude, but for some reason... Here, let me open up, the MSI Afterburner real quick and see what that looks like. I do have it limited to 144. Maybe if I limited it to 60, it would be less. But yeah, I am capping my memory, apparently. Which I don't know how that's possible, according to the... I wonder if I've thought this for a bit, but I seriously wonder if I have bad RAM sticks, or at least one bad RAM stick, because I have like 64 gigs of RAM in this thing. There's no reason this thing should ever have problems, but for some reason, according to this, it is capped out on RAM. What's my task manager say? Task manager says my computer isn't doing anything. Like, everything is below 20%. Yeah, I noticed because OBS flickered. Is it still locked out? Is OBS, is it still locked out?
180 degrees and exit combat airspace. Mother Goose 1, Mr. Harlan, are you piloting that plane?
Arsenal Liberty, passing waypoint 2.
The UAVs are continuing their attack.
They're obsessed with that transport. UAVs launching from Arsenal Liberty, headed toward the AO.
The former president still alive?
Mage, destroy those UAVs and keep Mother Goose 1 safe. Mage 2, clear out the bogies near Mother Goose 1.
Time's up again.
Protect Mother Goose 1. Destroy those UAVs. We're out of time. All units abort the operation.
And the timer on this mission is tight. And I think I have to. That's unfortunate, but is it showing anything? Well, okay, I just closed the game, but is the stream still not doing anything new? The game should be showing up in just a second. I think it should be up now. I just restarted it, so possible that OBS disconnected from chat and I'm just not seeing anything. It looks good on my end, so I went to Twitch to check and it looks good. Went ahead and restart my model. Okay. Yeah, that's everything.
Aircraft preparations complete. Sortie ASAP.
You're 15-minute mission. That is so crazy.
Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck.
Now we'll give this another go.
Formation in the clouds.
Let's see if we can get it in a reasonable amount of time. I'm sorry for having to repeat the whole level, but that was crazy. I haven't had anything like that happen.
Trigger, You're a third of the way to the rendezvous point.
Particularly
Good
not
job.
since I
Stay
fixed
focused.
the issues that that I had with my computer months ago. I kind of fixed it. It's been going great since, and now it's that was weird, man. Oh, dude, that's depressing. I don't know what to do about that.
Trigger, you got two directions you can take up here. Just go with your gut. Don't worry, we're watching over you.
Are we under attack? Don't change.
Making good progress, Trigger. You're currently halfway to your rendezvous point. Look, I'm not gonna lie. It's just gonna be you and your radar out there. Just know, you got a bunch of people pulling for you. And I'm one of them.
Titan Watch, status report. How did anything slip through our anti-air radar net? Increasing alert.
You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home. Harling is still the president in my eyes. He ended the war, built the space elevator, and launched a spaceship from it. Despite his success, he remained a humble hero.
Situation normal. No change.
I'll do my best to save him. Lend me a hand, Trigger.
Oh my god, it flickered again.
Rendezvous point dead ahead.
Let me know if the video freezes. Somebody, please. If y'all are there and capable. Of course. Please. I should say please. What I mean to say. It's amazing how frustration magically makes me a better pilot.
Don't celebrate yet. The real fight's about to get started. Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly. Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Target down. Nicely done.
Missile. 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 Missile.
That was a really bad first run.
H2, missile.
Missile.
Yes, I know. Missile. Missile. Missile.
Trigger, sorry about the wait. Cavalry's here. Golem Squadron.
Missile.
Trigger jumped through the fire. Now it's our turn.
Understood.
Oh, well, that I fucked that up now, didn't I?
All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond. Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air before then.
Missile.
H2, target destroyed.
Assess the damage to your systems.
Half of the SAM sites are down.
Man, I'm getting fucked compared to last time.
This is Sea Goblin. We've arrived. Do we have a clear LZ?
Mission still in progress. Stand by.
Missile.
My frame rate's eating it even harder than last
H2,
time.
rescue
Alright.
team can't land until anti-air weapons are down. Destroy them.
I'm assuming it froze again. Yeah, I know they're only for air targets. I'm not trying to use them on the ground targets. I'm kind of guessing the video issue just came back because OBS just flickered randomly.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Acquired lock on bandit. Firing.
H2, target down.
You still see.
Missile.
I mean, I think this run's actually so shitty, I don't even think it matters. Like, I have so little time.
All SAM sites down. There are still AA guns. Destroy them and secure the LZ. Half of the anti-air guns down. Mage 2, missile away.
Nice shot, Mage 2.
Target destruction confirmed. Mage 2 locked. All anti-air guns destroyed. The landing zone is secure. Sea Goblin, you are clear to land.
Roger. Rendezvous point in sight. We're almost there.
Multiple bandits over Selatapura Harbor. They're container-launched UAVs.
Seeing up here. Going up to meet our two VIPs.
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Gollum and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
It's been a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space elevator.
This is Sea Goblin. Heading over to the Express's location now. Run for the container!
There's too many. We can't take all of them.
Missile.
UAV destroyed.
Missile. Missile.
Fucking close to
Missile.
dude.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Yeah, Mage 2 destroyed the target.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Ambush! Fire from the far shore! They're targeting us! Get behind the chopper!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
UAVs approaching the space elevator. Stop them.
Return fire! Sierra 2, hold position! We're cut off! Taking fire! We're pinned down! Shoot back!
Please die. There we go.
Express identified! Behind the gantry crane! Mr. Harling, stay right there! Jacob's been hit!
Oh, they actually gave me extra time. They gave me extra time last time?
Sea Goblin, all survivors, respond. Is Mr. Harling alive? Eliminate all
Yeah, no, I know I
enemy
prioritize
UAVs.
people
Don't let up.
first, yeah.
They got the chopper and Sierra 2! That was thermobaric!
I don't mean to autopilot.
Rocket!
Autopilot's for people with,
UAVs moving away from the harbor toward the space elevator.
without
Shoot them down.
testicular fortitude.
This is Colonel Johnson. Do you copy? I am with President Harling. Rescue unit down. Along with the soldier who had this radio. Get Mr. Harling out of here.
Sir, we feel the same way. We'll figure something out.
We'll pass up some exhaustion before the enemy wears out. I found an Erusian transport.
I don't wanna. I want the cockpit view, damn it.
I heard you were in the Air Force, Colonel. Can you fly?
I refuse.
Mr. Harling.
It'll do. Page 2, box 2.
This is Goblin 3! Imagine on my 6! I can't get away!
That's about half. I'm up the rest. All squadrons be advised. The call sign is Mother Goose 1. I've sent the information via the data link.
Mother Goose 1. That's the best you can come up with? Yeah.
Careful, the enemy has a lock.
Missile fire to you, Goblin 1!
Fuck.
They got Mage 2. He's down.
Yeah, I noticed that. My missiles never lock onto anything. I shoot them when they lock on.
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Gollum and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
It's been a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space elevator.
Sea Goblin, heading over to the Express's location now. Run for the container!
Missile. 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 Missile.
Missile coming!
It's selecting my target. It's the one right in front of me.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
I'm confused.
Ambush! Fire from the far shore! They're targeting us! Get behind the chopper!
UAVs approaching the space elevator. Stop them.
Return fire! Sierra 2, hold position! We're cut off! Taking fire! We're pinned down! Shoot back!
I'm upside down.
Express identified! Behind the gantry crane! Mr. Harling! Stick right there! Jacob's been hit! Incoming rocket!
Sea Goblin, all survivors, respond. Is Mr. Harling alive?
They got the chopper and Sierra 2! That was thermobaric! Missile, strike! Shit, rocket!
UAVs moving away from the harbor toward the space elevator. Shoot them down.
This is Colonel Johnson. Do you copy? I am with President Hurley. Rescue unit down. Along with the
Okay, I get it. I get it.
Get Mr. Hurley out of here.
No, it works. I just didn't understand that if I didn't press Y, it wasn't gonna pick a target. Like it's just, it doesn't like automatically do so at times, but it doesn't just.
Flying toward the space elevator.
The fact that it does it automatically at times made me convinced there wasn't actually another function.
Pop up the rest.
We found an Norwegian transport craft. Its engines are on.
I heard you were in the Air Force, Colonel. Can you fly?
Better than Mr. Hurley.
It'll do. All squadrons be advised. The call sign is Mother Goose 1. I've sent the information via the data link.
Mother Goose 1? That's the best you can come with? It's chow time.
But yeah, I see how it works. Doesn't make me any better at landing this shit, but I get it. I now understand.
Mage 2, walking.
Golem 2, hang in there.
Has a lock.
You inspire me, Trigger. I learned how to deal with these guys by watching you. Fox 2.
One remaining.
That's so far away. But that's the last one. Okay.
Mage 2, target down. All UAVs have been splashed. All aircraft, former President Harling's transport is ready to take off. Mother Goose 1, take off.
Mother Goose 1 taking off. Mr. Hurley wasn't
Let's wait till we're home safe.
Yeah, so space elevator reminds me of Gundam 00. Giant roof, because that show is poo-poo. Not very good.
Skykeeper, bogeys on my radar.
And it also reminds me of Catherine.
As MQ-101.
oddly enough, because the main character has a poster for a space elevator and recreational space travel in his room.
Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element.
Vuku, forming up.
They're locked on me.
Missile incoming. I'm in his blind spot. Mine the transport. Orders are to fire warnings. Yes, sir. He's an old-timer. Has no clue how UAVs are used.
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you. But this isn't exactly a fight.
Understood. An arsenal bird is on its way. Strategic AI chose liberty over justice. Courses have already changed.
Okay, not gonna lie, now that I actually know how to do the targeting system, absolutely this game's quality jumped up immensely. I love it. It was already fun. I'm just throwing out there that knowing how to play it, as you can expect, makes the game more fun.
Gargoyle, it's time. Attention, Gargoyle Squadron, Babel.
3 minutes remaining.
Gargoyle 3 to Babel.
Babel, roger.
Oh, this isn't the end. Yet.
Skykeeper, what the hell was that?
Oh, you just only have 3 minutes here regardless, huh?
The IUN can't coordinate between branches as usual.
Gargoyle Squadron, report. HQ, 1 hit was scored. The rest were intercepted by UAVs. The elevator's windbreak took a scratch. Nothing more.
Roger. Continue to maintain air superiority.
Will you hit a missile?
Mother Goose 1 hit.
Mother Goose 1 has been hit. Colonel Johnson, respond. Mage Squadron, assess the situation.
I am lost.
This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. Cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
Not looking
Colonel
too
Johnson,
good.
are you okay?
Caution. Pull up.
Don't worry about that. Just send help this way. I'm sorry. Get Mr. Harley. Please.
I'm gonna get a game over. I'm gonna time out again. I can't find enemies. What the hell?
Skykeeper, should we
They were
continue
above
providing
me.
cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course.
Following me, eh?
Enemies on me.
Both of those miss?
Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
It's flying at a steady altitude. Who's in control?
It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harling's the only one on board. Mother Goose 1, respond! Mr. Harling, please respond!
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here. Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
Mr. Harling, we are not giving up on you. The UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
Take them down now, Mage Squadron. 1 minute remaining. Miss. That's a miss. Mother Goose 1, turn 180 degrees and exit combat airspace. Mother Goose 1, Mr. Harlan, are you piloting that plane?
Arsenal Bird Liberty, passing waypoint 2.
Mate 2.
Oh my god. Mother Goose 1 has been shot down.
Where'd the
I
missile
get that.
come from?
Thanks for the
It
info.
was Ocean. A friendly missile hit him.
Verifying the situation. Stop speculating. Friendly fire! I saw it! Mother Goose 1 exploded in air. No one could have survived.
Looks like it tried to protect the elevator. Erusian bastards, they just killed a hero.
Mage 1. Was it Trigger? Trigger was the closest. UAVs were crawling all over our objective. I told you to keep a goddamn eye on the hatchling. It must have been a mistake.
Arsenal bird is entering. All aircraft withdraw immediately. Trigger, you can't fly for a while. You understand?
Is it because I fly like a fucking madman and I fly around in circles and I don't do anything for minutes at a time?
The operation to rescue former President Harling has failed. Sadly, there is no hope he survived. Trigger, you are suspected of assassinating the former president. There will be an inquiry. There will most probably be a court-martial.
Yikes. I have been boned. There is a chance that this game also wasn't entirely in borderless properly, and that did cause an issue too. Wondering about that. I don't know. We'll see.
Bad news for us here at the prison. The enemy fell for our decoy base. With all the fake planes and trucks we had out, it must have looked to them like the Osean Air Force was about to go on the attack. Day after day after day after day, they bombed us. Osea didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead. Bomb us. In their eyes, we were expendable. Worth less than the fake planes in the bunkers. No biggie. While I made fake planes, they had me put together some working ones. Then, some genius at HQ decided we should send it up, so the base looked legit. Thankfully, we had people to crew them. It didn't matter what we were locked up here for anymore. Top brass needed pilots, and criminals were all they had. A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes. They threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent them up to intercept the enemy's planes. But in the end, it was all just for show. So, up they went, day after day after day. Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here. My dad died flying for the Osean Air Force. When your allies are surrounded, one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to retreat. Whoever signed up for that was a real hero. But even more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat. That was my dad's job, and one time, he called it off. Said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when he came to tell me how my dad died. The next time a retreat happened, my dad volunteered to be in the rear guard. Dumbass. He died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me. Of all the ways to get killed, that's gotta be the most pathetic one ever. Am I right? There's a rumor going around about another inmate. A guy they brought here a little while ago. Get this, talk in the cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling, the president of Osea during the last war, remember?
Story,
He's
it's
the
starting
one
to
that
make
sent my
sense.
dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet. He's the reason I ended up here. Maybe I should give that guy a thank you note for killing him. Nah. God, I hate the smell of this place. It's all fake and lies and bullshit. It reeks.
All right, guys, I'll let you in on some juicy info. The new guy was found guilty by the International Union Peacekeeping Forces court-martial. He is the murderer of Harling in the flesh. His tag name's Trigger. Now, as of today, he may be attached to the Osean Air Force Base 444th Squadron. But that is just some symbolic bullshit.
Not the
Doesn't
first
really
time your
matter
character
if
gets
he's Harling's
court-martialed.
murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes. A few of you in the penal unit know how to fly, and HQ needs to plug the deficit in our Air Force. So they proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waiapolo Mountains. But that idea was flat out rejected. Nope, you'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base. This base is a decoy designed to draw enemy fire. And as members of this base, you'll be taking hits from the enemy. This will allow our forces to safely prepare a counterattack.
Incoming!
Switch off that alarm. It's just the usual. I thought Zapland was supposed to be an isolated area. Okay, I'm gonna need a few aircraft to scramble.
Again?
Wonder how many we'll lose today. Better than solitary.
How many can actually...
Enemy aircraft detected over the dummy runway.
We just need to make it look like we can put up a fight. Some of those piles of junk can at least take off. Let's get the guiltiest cons in the sky first. We'll start with Harling's murderer. We don't expect you to down any bombers. But what we do want is to make them think that we've got an active base here.
Right. F-18 sounds pretty cool. I don't have enough money yet. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. So they gave me this and I think I still want to use the same chip though, or the same F-14 though. These kind of look like they suck.
It's time to get busy, convicts. Proceed with your mission now.
I remember I got the deluxe edition, so I think they gave me those planes.
Follow orders.
I'm not gonna use them
Taxi to the
during
runway
the
now.
campaign.
Check your altimeter and wait in front of the runway.
Control, would you kindly send me up first?
Spare A, Champ, this is the control tower.
The MiG-21 wasn't one of my options, was it?
Go to hell. All aircraft preparing for takeoff. Watch out for Spare 8. He's forcing a takeoff.
I'll take up command. Any objections? That'll get decided in the skies. Touche.
Trigger your call sign is Spare 15. Consider it your prisoner number for the air. Commencing deception and interception.
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now.
My blood's boiling!
Toss the chump in solitary once he gets back. If he makes it back.
When you land, your ass is grass.
Spare 15, takeoff confirmed. Altitude restriction lifted. Go.
So, no missiles again,
FCS is locked. Damn, you're good. Let's make this more interesting. Prisoners use nothing without supervision. Not even a pencil.
Caution. Pull up.
Here comes Harling's murderer. He shot 2 missiles right between old Harling's eyes. Always in the know, aren't you? In this war, intel is a life or death matter. Settle down. Excited to have another murderer with you? Yeah! This is Bandar.
Okay.
Spare 15, I'm handling surveillance. The bombers that attacked the runway are coming back for another round. I know it's just a dummy runway. You guys just need to make a lot of noise. Make them think there's fighters at the base. Anyone got a smoke? I'll owe you one. If any of you die, just think of it as you atoning for your crimes. One more thing. Any aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot down. Can you hear me? Righto.
This is Square 1. Numbers we can handle. You're safe with us. Get into formation.
Spare 15, you're too
Messages
far
are
away.
taking a long time to show up. I mean, with the delay's probably gotten pretty bad because of what happened earlier.
Look at them, blowing up a bunch of paper planes. The enemy seems to think our Air Force is concentrated on this base. Everything on the ground is fake. Can't the enemy see that? So that convincing.
Shit, the enemy just hit the control tower.
Am I just supposed to survive? I guess.
Not let the enemy get close.
I appreciate the heads up though, but yeah, I think that's why the delay is. I think the delay just got worse.
Commander McKenzie? Damn it! Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy. Done by now. I have to rethink the odds. Want to bet which one of us gets the first kill trigger starts? This is the penal unit. If count's going forward, I decide when you die. All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your line tune? I'll show you all how it's done. Spare 15, bandit splashed. Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty. Really think we can get a bunch of convicts to just put on a show? Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them. Righto. A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up. Head to the next target. Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harling's murderer.
Black 2. All aircraft act at your own discretion.
Fox 2.
I didn't dodge that at all, did I?
Missed. Focus on destroying the target. Missile in the air! Heads up! On my target's tail.
well then.
Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
Righto. Done by now. Have to rethink the odds. Want to bet which one of us gets the first kill after this starts?
This is the peace.
Count's going for
I decide when you die.
All right. I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your line too? I'll show you all how it's done.
Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty.
Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
I know.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up.
Do they really think they can get a bunch of convicts to just put on a show? Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harling's murderer.
I've yet to confirm the destruction of the targets. Continue on with the mission.
Oh yeah! Let's do this.
Sperry, watch your mouth.
I know it's just very hard to evade him, but I had the guy in my sight. I didn't wanted to try to kill him first, and then I fucked it.
Focus on destroying the target. Destroy the targets. You're being slow.
Fox 2. Fox 2.
I'm mostly just firing it as an in addition to the missile sometimes.
Bingo! Good go, Ab. That cheers me up.
But yeah,
Down and keep your mind on the
okay, I
mission.
gotcha.
A monkey can do this work. Anyone up for some poker tonight? Trigger shot down a bomber. That was some fancy flying, Mr. Murderer.
Fucking why?
Head to the next target.
Oh, hold on. If you hold the missile button, does it actually, like, cinematically follow it? It does. That's so cool! This isn't gonna work out. Get away from him. High impact turn. That's sick.
I wouldn't go that far. Target's that slow on a
That is a sick feature.
Don't let it go to your murderer.
I love it.
Multiple bandits inbound. We got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You two, murderer. Jeez, now he thinks he's squadron leader.
Fox 2,
big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need a yap to pull the trigger.
Missile. Missile.
It's damn.
Shit! I missed!
Attacking from behind my target.
The targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm trying, guys. I'm trying.
Go. Commander McKenzie, please maintain silence for the moment.
I should have put it all on trigger.
Can you follow the bombers that are apparently right next to me? Lock on! Not one of them.
Trigger again! Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck.
Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack!
Does he, I like kill something? I can't, I
Pretty nice
flip
ride.
around, I'm
It's been
lost.
serviced pretty good. Can't believe these things used to be scrapped. Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway? I don't know what her problem is. Acting like she's royalty or something. That's because she's the scrap queen.
Queen? More like a bad-tempered tomboy.
There's a thingy nearby. Target. What's he at? Gone. Nice. Holy shit, dude. So many freaking fighters, and they just want me to kill the bombers, and I'm trying to kill the bombers, but every time I aim at a bomber, I get like 4 missiles on me, and I can't sit there. It is absolutely frustrating. Alright. Fire at everything.
They fled into the clouds.
Destroyed something.
Trigger got most of them. Maybe even all of them.
We're being bombed. This is Norman 1. Delivery complete. We have what we need. Going home.
Damage report. We need to tend to the wounded.
The mission has failed.
How about them apples?
What?
Silence. Deserters will be punished. Shut up. Shut up.
Shut up.
Trigger's wasted.
Fucking radio dialogue just continuing after I die.
Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
Righto. Done by now. I have to rethink the odds. Want to bet which one of us gets the first kill trigger starts?
This is the Peter
first.
unit.
If count's going
I
forward,
decide
so am
when
I.
you die.
All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me.
Who's gonna dance to your lying tune?
I'll show you all how it's done.
Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty. Did they really
Radar
think
pinged.
a bunch of convicts to just
Incoming
run the
hostile
show?
group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up. Head to the next target.
Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harling's murderer. Oh yeah, add this one to my score.
How'd you get behind me?
Bandit acquired. Lock on.
Bingo! Direct hit.
Damn it.
Breaking. Breaking.
There is so much shit I have to dodge.
Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
Right done by now. Gonna have to rethink the odds. Want to bet which one of us gets the first kill trigger?
The starts. This is the first.
The count's going forward.
I decide when you die.
All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your line, too? I'll show you all how it's done.
Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty. Sorry.
Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up.
On my enemy's tail. Sorry, but I'm gonna get the top score again. Only because kills are self-reported.
Enemy is split.
There we go.
He can do this. Trigger shot down a bomber. Anyone up for some poker? That was some fancy flying, Mr. Murderer.
Head to the next target.
Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harlan's murderer.
Behind you. We're losing escorts. Hurry up. Finish the job in the sky. No, we're in run.
How close?
Got one on my tail.
All aircraft act at your own discretion. Fox 2, Fox 2.
Oh.
Oh yeah, add this one to my score.
Get in line behind me. Yes.
Focus on destroying the target.
Now I get an instant on me.
Destroy the targets. You're being slow.
Oh yeah, let's do this.
Sperry, watch your mouth.
We're cut off. We can't break away. We can't. We must go. Where the hell are we out here? Don't stray from your bomber. Fox 2. Enemy has a lock. Visual on target. Prepare for bombing run.
Bingo! Good going. That cheers me up.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission.
Lock on already.
Bandit in my sights.
At least he's decent at what he's famous for. I wouldn't go that far. Target's that slow on a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
Multiple bandits inbound. They got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer. Geez, LPD squadron here.
The enemy has escaped.
Trigger, don't get shut down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need a yap to pull the trigger.
Trigger again!
We're on fire! We're going down!
Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck. Too far, Duns. Get closer.
Can't beat the altitude! Bailing out!
This is a pretty nice ride. Instrument service pretty good. Can't believe these things used to be scrapped. Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway? I don't know what her problem is. Acting like she's royalty or something. That's because she's the scrap queen. Queen? More like a bad-tempered tomboy.
Rough.
I'm spiked. I'll shake him.
Cool. One down.
The targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
What the hell are you doing? Are you...
Wilco, Madam McKinsey, please maintain silence for the moment.
Trigger got most of them. Maybe even all of them. That was dumb luck, Tabloid.
Spare 15, don't take all the fun away from your comrades. Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack! 4 targets remaining.
Enemies locked on me. Someone help me out here. We're losing friendly. This was not the plan.
On my target.
Approaching target. Open the bomb bay doors.
Boom!
Hell yeah!
Hey, do you have a read on the situation?
3 targets remaining.
Wingman down. I'm surrounded.
Wow, look at Trigger go. Lucky shot.
Flex 2.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
I'll dodge that. No sweat.
Dropping down. We won't make it to the target. Damn it, I've got one on my back.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
I cannot figure out where the target is. There they are. All of them missed.
2 targets remaining.
Someone make a squadron of convicts. There'd be some kind of reason. The paper-mache strategy at the base seems to be doing the trick. Guess every man and his dog has an idea how to end the war.
One bandit left. Take him down now.
Damage report. We need to tend to the wounded.
The mission has failed.
How about them apples?
What?
Silence. Deserters will be punished.
What? Mission failed?
Shut up. Shut up.
Shut up. I couldn't find the target, man. I flew all over the damn place. I couldn't find it. I still had 7 minutes.
Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage.
I'm so salty.
Show no mercy.
Righto. Done by now. I have to rethink the odds. Want to bet which one of us gets the first kill from the start?
This is the Beano
first.
unit.
If Count's going
I
first,
decide when you
I feel like the dialogue, the banter, gets more fucked up every time. Every time I have to start over.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that will get dressed up real pretty.
Control warning.
Did they really think they could get a bunch of convicts to just put on a show?
Fox 2.
Fox 2.
Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up. Head to the next target.
Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harling's murderer.
Bandit acquired. Locked on.
Missile. Missile.
Straight from your bombers.
Missile. Missile.
We're cut off. We can't break away. We can't. Where the hell are we out here?
It's on me. Someone help me out here. Give it another go.
Missile.
Landed on my team.
Oh, yeah! Let's do this. Sparing, watch your mouth.
Hit me.
Destroy the targets. You're being slow.
Yeah.
Missile.
There we go. Lock on already. Why did my missiles not lock on?
Let me just slide in there.
Embarrassing. There we go.
Macy's decent at what he's famous for. I wouldn't go that far. Target's that slow on a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer. That was too close. Thanks for the assist. Multiple bandits inbound. We got bombers and support. All aircraft follow me. You two, murderer. Jeez, now he thinks he's squadron leader.
Missile. Missile.
This is Spear 11. Launching missile.
Missile.
Trigger, don't get shut down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back. Spare 7, shut up. You don't need a yap to pull the trigger.
Lock on. Go. Come on.
Chew on lead, pal.
One. Oh, one of the missiles missed.
Targets are still active. Keep
Ow.
up the attack. What the hell are you doing? Are you recruiting? Wilco, Ben McKenzie, please maintain silence for the moment. Too far, Dunce. Get closer.
Missile.
Bandit evaded attack. Trying again.
How'd that hit me?
Wingman down. I'm surrounded.
Wow, look at Trigger go. Lucky shot. Trigger again.
On fire! We're going down!
Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck. Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack! This is a pretty nice ride. Spitzer was pretty good. Can't believe these scenes used to be scrap. Just what kind of magic does she have on her sleeves anyway? What her problem is. Acting like she's royalty or something. That's because she's the scrap queen. Queen? More like a bad-tempered tomboy.
Missile. Missile.
Shit! I missed!
Missile. Missile.
Visual on target. Prepare for bombing run.
Bingo! Good going! That cheers me up. Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission.
Missile.
Approaching target.
Missile.
Open the bomb bay doors.
Missile.
Hell yeah!
Hey, do you have a read on the situation?
Using VR, no, I'm just that bad at this game. That it looks like I'm suffering from motion sickness and dying. Also, this game has VR support? That's pretty cool, actually. I didn't know that.
We are 9 behind the enemy. Enemy interceptors firing.
Blech.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
So many missiles. There he is. Okay. Oh wait, that's not the one that I'm trying to get to.
If you want to score.
Missile.
Attack failed.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Bandit in my sight. Select on.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
I'm probably about to get the mission failure again, actually. Looks like.
Missile. 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 I'm on his back. Missile. Missile. We're being bombed.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Alright.
Damage report. We need to tend to the wounded.
The mission has failed.
How about them apples?
Silence. Deserters will be punished.
I love the comms just continuing after I die.
Shut up. Shut up. They got
so,
spare 15.
It's so fun. Alright. Well, this has been a bit of a disastrous stream in regards to weird compatibility issues and things that probably shouldn't be happening because the game is well optimized and runs well. But then, for some reason, my computer decided to have a stroke or something equivocally bad. So, that's a disaster. I'll try again since we had the disaster about halfway through the stream and we didn't have it for the second half. I'll continue with it. I like the game. It's obviously hard for me and I suck at it, but that's just because it's not really my type of game that I'm usually play, so it's a little out of my wheelhouse. But anyway, that's gonna be the stream for the day. I ended up also picking up, it was entertaining. I had a lot of fun. I appreciate that statement. I'm a little sad about the compatibility stuff, but I'll get over it. It wasn't anything too horrible, so it resulted in about 5 minutes of tragedy, so that's about it. Anyway, that all aside, I also ended up picking up Rogue Legacy 2 and Tales of Arise. Tales of Arise is going to be the next JRPG I play. I'll probably start that later in the week. Rogue Legacy 2 is probably going to be tomorrow night about the same time. Gonna get started on that. I did mention Metal Gear Solid previous stream. That will also be later this week, like Thursday, Friday. Same for Tales of Arise, one of those 2 days. That, or I may push Metal Gear Solid back to next week. So, because I don't know if I'm gonna want to do a second stream of either this or Rogue Legacy 2 the second half of this week. Second half of this week is up in the air, but tomorrow's Rogue Legacy 2 for sure. So, anyway, thanks for coming. Drop a follow if you want to watch again. Or not, I don't really care. Thanks for hanging out. I had a lot of fun. I hope it was fun to